tonight's game and what they did so well to shut you guys down there for a bit.
Yeah, obviously had a lot of zone time in our end. Big, strong team over there. It's always been a tough rink to come into. Made it tough on us. Not a lot of room for our guys to skate, and that's what happens.
How much was affected by not having Simon back there, especially with a team that likes to play a heavy game like you mentioned?
Yeah, obviously a big body, plays a lot of minutes for us. Hurts not having him. Yeah, you lose one of those guys, top 6 forward, top 4D, it's tough to replace. So obviously a big loss.
After last night coming off, it's obviously C's heads are hanging right now. Ben, what's the message in the room? How do you guys pick yourself up right now for the final game on the trip?
Yeah, just like you said, pick ourselves up and go into San Jose, try and get 2 points in there, 4 points for the trip, 500, and move on, get home.
So what, do they turn this around? Would that be it? Just getting a win? Is that good enough, or is there more?
Yeah, get a win. I think the vibe turns around right away if you do that, and we can go home on a positive note and feeling good.
And Ben was talking about them being a heavy team up front on their forecheck. How tough is that to defend all night long when they're trying to grind you in your own end too?
Well, I mean, it's all about our breakouts, right? If we can break the puck out, with some speed and enter with some speed, whether it's a soft chip or with possession. We got to find a way to get more out of that. I think we're doing okay breaking the puck out, but usually it's kind of like a 1-on-2 and chip it in, and by that time we're changed, especially with 40 shots tonight. So it's cyclical one way or the other, and we just got to find a way to get a little bit more, build up a little bit more speed. Come cleaner out of our zone.
Obviously, no one's happy with what's happened the last couple of games right here. Is a win enough to turn it around? Is there something deeper that you're seeing?
No, I mean, I think that, it goes fast, right? You one shift can turn, the whole ship around. So, I think we're going to put some pressure on ourselves to get Monday night and treat it as, a very, very big game for us just in terms of mentality and, salvage a 2-2 road trip and then go from there. I think, you've seen tough stretches, and there's always a way to get out of the tough stretch. And I think really it's been the last 2 games, and I think tonight was going to be a tough night based on the scheduling and the cross country. There's no excuses, but tonight was always going to be a tough one. But it stings a lot more based on last night.
Yeah. During tough times, is that when you see guys look at themselves and say, what more can I do, and get a little more out of each other individually?
Yeah,
as a team game?
For sure. I mean, I think tomorrow, an off day, I think it's a huge one. I think take care of ourselves, get away mentally a little bit though, just let us refresh, come in Monday morning feeling good about yourself. Confidence is the biggest thing in this league. It's crazy how important that is. The swagger you walk around with when you're playing with confidence, when you have confidence as an individual, is very, very different than the confidence that when you don't have it. So, but at the same time, it's earned. So we got to go earn some confidence on Monday night and hopefully bring some swagger back to Detroit.
I know you guys aren't looking or making excuses, but could you just talk us through what it's been like with the travel you've had and the time shift and playing the back-to-backs, and what it is like, the challenges of that?
Well, I think every team goes through tough stretches, tough travel. I think the flying West Coast after the Pittsburgh game, kind of getting into bed at 3 a.m. Cali time, 6 a.m. Eastern time. I mean, that's no fun for anyone. So, we're able to do as best as we can, get as much rest as we can. And then the less than 24-hour turnaround in the back-to-back on the back of that is not ideal. But I mean, looking at our schedule, I don't have any, like, from the start of the season to the end. This is probably the most grueling part. So. Like I said, no excuses. Every team has it. We could easily we could have won tonight's game, not, whether the travel was there or not. So. I think I think that's kind of in the past. We'll get some good sleep tonight, get an off day tomorrow, and be ready to go Monday.
Thanks, Copp.
Yeah, I think unfortunately the timing of the goals. We knew we probably had to be opportunistic tonight. We knew there would be some moments. We'd probably get some zone time, maybe a bend, not break. And at times we got that. Unfortunately, we go 2 quick ones at the end of the first. Unfortunately, both goals started on our sticks. And then we actually got it out the second. I know the zone time didn't feel good. I know the shot discrepancy didn't feel good, but our analytics team's telling us chances are 10-8 after 2. So we're 1 shot away. We had some glorious looks as part of that being opportunistic. and then the backbreaker was the start of the third. So we gave ourselves a chance at times tonight, but not enough to give us a chance tonight.
How much pressure does this put on Monday now? I mean, you still have a chance to salvage the
Yeah, I
prep
think
win.
that's a good. I mean, you could have been in our room. Obviously, it was a tough 24 hours here. We're taking a third period lead in Anaheim. We're talking about 2-0 start to the road trip, and in 24 hours, we don't get points in back-to-back games. But been in this league long enough, you get these extended road trips. If you can get the amount of points on games, 4 points in 4 games, it's not winning the road trip, but it gives you a chance, and hopefully you can take care of some home ice coming up here.
Derek, just the first 30 minutes last night, the Rangers game, I know you didn't get anything,
Yes.
but you played well. How do you get more of that style of play?
Yeah, I just, probably still got to concentrate on some of our offense, still get to some of those harder areas. I mean, tonight, not much different. Obviously, we didn't generate as much as we did in those 30 minutes that you talked about in those 2 games, but man, we had some looks. We had some glorious grade A's in the slot that we didn't capitalize on. So still think we can be a little cleaner with the puck. It stretches the time we did, but a little more cleaner with the puck, give us a more sustained offense.
And updates on Simon and Michael?
Yeah, Michael is day-to-day. He gutted one out last night. Probably knew we'd only get one of the 2 with an upper body. Simon, lower body. He actually took warm-ups tonight, but wasn't able to go. We're hoping to have both on Monday.
Copper talked about the importance of just playing with confidence. How do you guys gain that through practices, just come off the ice? How does that look?
Yeah, I think you take parts of your game. Again, what's frustrating about this is, again, we had some moments of some pretty good hockey, and I think you just got to tap into that. So I think it's there. It's just not enough of it. Probably not connected enough at time from out of our zone, into our zone, but again, there's an opportunity here. We need the day off tomorrow. We knew this was going to be difficult. 3 and 4, 4 and 6 with East Coast to West Coast travel. Would like to be standing here in a little better situation, but we're not. And we got to go get Monday.
Thanks, Susie.